Kill killer.
It's probably like
Damn,
my
bro,
fifth.
it's popping off in here.
It's my fifth favorite band, I think.
Hey, Nogo.
Where I'd put them.
What's happening?
It's good, Nogo.
Yeah, early morning, huh? Popping
Yeah.
all week time.
Films.
Wow.
How'd your
This guy
morning?
joins, everyone's like, oh, hey, no-go. But I join, and everyone's like,
What's
Just
up,
silence.
I
boys?
said, "What's up, dude?"
just silence. I know, it's fine, it's fine.
My bad. My bad, dog. No, no, no. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Hello.
Chillin'. Big chillin'. Okay, dude. What are these BIS lists, bro? Is Dark Mantle BIS in Phase 4 or what? For Dagger Rogues?
Daggers.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm seeing two different things here.
Dude, once we get to the next phase, I've decided I'm doing my own thing. I'm gonna do fucking the Forbidden Technique, and I'm gonna get 4-piece Dark Mantle, 3-piece Storm Shroud. And I'm gonna be double procking.
Just go Mace Spec. Be way different.
Bro, I was thinking about going Mace Spec just for PvP, because I know it's actually good for PvP.
Swap it over for your duels.
You see more stuns. You feel like you somehow don't have enough stuns.
I was gonna get this for my offhand, dude. That's a nice little Mace offhand.
Oh yeah, the one that dropped an Elbers the other night.
Yeah, unfortunately somebody needed it, but if another...
Well, no, he actually needed it. That was huge
Yeah.
for Crip.
Yeah, that was really big for him. That's why I passed it. But if another one drops down there,
Dude,
I'm gonna take it for PvP.
That's such a weird mace. I don't think I've ever seen a 1.6 mace. That's weird as hell.
It looks kind of cool, I guess. It looked cool with like an agility enchant on it. Glowing green.
Yo, the Pusiant Cape comes from like one of the world bosses, no?
Dude, I
Yeah,
want Pussy Cape so bad. Pussy Cape's so badass.
In the Shara.
Okay. Okay, so I think this is your BIS, but it's just like some of these items are hard to get. I don't know.
That should be the only one that's, like, really hard to get. For daggers.
Phase 4 Rogue Biss.
So this is what I'm seeing when I fucking Google it, but I've been watching videos, and this guy says that other shit is BIS. He's saying instead of the Dark Mantle, you're taking Tier 1 shoulders, Tier 2 belt and bracers, and then those boots of the Shadow Flame or whatever from Neff.
Yeah, see, this guy's saying you do Dark Mantle. And then he's got some Blood Fang pieces. Like, what's going on here?
I would throw these things into a calculator. For the most part, you're going to be using Dark Mantle for a long time. Like, I'm still fucking using Dark Mantle in Raid.
Well, yeah, but he's got Blood Fang.
So you should, as a dagger rogue, you should have 3 pieces of tier 2, 4 pieces of dark mantle, and ACLGs for your hands.
What is the set bonus for 3 Dark Mantle?
Poisons proc more often. It's not very good. You're using it for the stats of the big pieces of gear.
Correct.
Okay.
How much hit does this give?
Band of Acuria, which I'm never gonna get.
Stats.
Master Dragon Slayer's Ring, which I'm never gonna fucking get.
15, 14.
Yeah, if a rogue ever gets Master Dragon Slayer's Ring, yeah, whatever, man.
I have one. What do you mean?
I was gonna say Vader got one last week, bro.
Fuck you! That's a tank ring!
I have one sitting in my bag right now. What do you mean, dog? This shit's getting stinky in my bag, bro. I need to drop this thing ASAP.
If you want to drop it...
Oh wait, that's the Neff head?
Yeah, it's from the quest.
Oh, I didn't know that was Neff head ring. That's
It's
fucking
also-
crazy.
It's also, yes, it's a good tank ring, but there is a ring that comes straight from Neff that is slightly worse, but it's not useful for DPS at all. So I think tanks are getting prio that ring, and
That seems
DPS
much more
good.
reasonable.
yeah, I think melee DPS get the head.
Got to give the melee DPS a piece of candy.
I mean, I do hope they keep prioing it, but I mean, we had that conversation earlier about the 2 tank thing. A tank might be getting the next one.
Well, I found Vader in his spot.
I'm always here, dude. Like a trick, bro. You can find me on my corner.
Man, fuck these farmers, man. These bots. Yeah, I've been out here for 2 hours. This isn't even fucking worth it. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. If I strike out again tomorrow morning, but this is just...
Alright, I don't think I actually got my 4 hours. Let's see how much time's left on my Dark Moon Fair curse. Oh? Did I actually wait it out? Nope, 34 minutes. Fuck. Still not long enough somehow.
Yo, always, did you hear about last night, bro?
No.
Mage Blade, ACLG's Onslaught Girdle.
Got a little bit of loot.
ACLG's dropped?
Got a little bit of drama with it.
A little bit of drama.
Yeah, I'm sad you weren't there, and they actually might have gone to a rogue if you were there. They went to beef, unfortunately.
We went to beef.
Of course.
I mean,
fucking retarded.
To be fair, think of it this way: the only dagger rogue we had in there was Benji.
Give it to Benji.
Benji is new.
Why the fuck are tanks wearing fucking leather gloves? Go fucking buy Edge Masters, you whore.
I don't disagree with you. They can go buy Edge Masters,
for,
but at the
for
same
6,000 gold.
At the same time, Benji is newer. I don't know. I feel like
Benji is a BWL rogue.
I don't disagree with you. I was pushing for him to get them. I was messaging Darius telling him, like, yo, I think they should go to Benji. But, I mean, everybody decided that they're going to Beef. That being said, I think Beef is the only tank who is being prioritized them. I could be wrong. Again, I haven't really gone in there and talked to them.
Beef also has Raid Dagger. He's also our off-tank and raid leader. Like, it's not completely off-base. Like, yeah, rogues are allowed to be upset about it for sure.
I had a conversation with Thunder telling him that I was the one that was mainly upset with it, because I think I was the most upset about it, even though Benji would have been the one rolling on them. Benji took it like a king. And yeah, that being said, like, I did tell Thunder, like, I was a little scorned with how it went down, but I do understand. And I mean, just hopefully in the future there will either be like an open line of communication with us on where these are going, or
yeah, you're a class lead. You should know.
Well, that's the thing, bro. I was like,
Vader didn't actually know he was the official class lead until after raid, even though he's been the official class lead for several days.
Bro, it's like getting a promotion and no one at work told you, like, yo, you actually got this promotion. It's just like some guy on the side.
There was no memo.
Yeah, some guy on the side was like, hey, I heard you got a promotion. You're like the new manager, right? And I'm like, well, no one's told me I'm the manager, so like, I guess not.
I'm gonna keep clocking in at the same time and...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I mean, I had a conversation with Thunder last night, and I'm now officially the class lead, so... Just know, I will fight for your rights as yellow boys in this fucking continent of Azeroth, boys.
We need someone, bro. XD, I think,
And
is
it's
the last
important.
time we had someone like actually fighting for us.
And it's important that they not be a loot scummy asshole so that the other class leads will actually listen to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. That being said, I am prowling myself tier 2 chest. Get fucked, idiots.
No, dude, that's... I think that if we sit down, we already talked about it with Bruce and Benji, but like, even if I have 0 pieces of tier 2, and the one piece that you need or one of the 2 pieces that they need drops and there's 6 of 8, it's like, I'm gonna fucking pass that. Okay, it's not my time. You shouldn't be upset about not getting to roll on something that will like literally increase someone else's DPS by 50 or whatever.
So Thunder said he's gonna make like an announcement and give me the actual roll. So once he does that, I'm gonna gather all the yellow boys together. We're gonna have a little bit of a meeting.
Dude, we should have a meeting at Skolemans.
Yeah, I want everyone to know, like, we're a melee DPS, so we're important, but we're also a melee DPS, so we're gonna get neglected a little bit, and everybody kind of needs to just, unfortunately, accept that, because in reality, a lot of the neglection will be for the better of the raid. Like,
I've been neglected for too long, Vader.
I feel you, bro, but think about it this way: you have 2 raid daggers, bro.
Which I had to suck dick for. I had to suck actual dick for, bro.
I know,
like,
bro.
all the way. Like, dude.
You're not proud of
so
it?
much.
I will try my best to get us everything we can, but you guys have to realize there are items that I'm not going to be able to get them to budge on. Like DFT, for example, that's not going to be budged on. Like, yeah, and I hope when it comes down to picking between 2 people for a certain piece of loot, you guys respect my decision, and I will. I'm not just gonna try to make a decision by myself. I will try to talk it through with you guys. But I just hope that people don't get salty. And the way I want to do it is if 2 people are rolling on a piece of loot, let's say for example ACLG's drop and you always and Benji are in the same raid, I would probably have both of you roll on it. I know Benji's lesser tiered than you and you've been in here longer, so you might deserve it more. But that being said, if Benji won those over you, you would get the next pair. Like, you would not be rolling against anyone, you would get the next pair. You respect that or what?
I just want to be able to raid an MC, and I want them to change the day back to Wednesdays, but...
That's fair.
Oh, you can't raid on Saturday at all?
No. I mean, Saturday is like... Saturday's my hang out with my family and spend time with my family and do things.
Oh, that's a good man right there. I respect that, man.
Oh yeah, your beautiful children are your profile picture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good for you, dude. I'm glad that you
And,
actively spend time with your family.
yeah, during the week I can tell them to get fucked, it's raid time. But weekends, you know... So, to answer your thing there, Vader, I feel like that was one hell of an item that you chose to talk about.
Yeah, probably. It's just the one that
Because,
was right on my mind. I don't know if that specific item would be going that way. Again, I would be consulting people not just within our class. I'd probably be consulting people outside.
Yeah, I think it's more apt to talk about like the tier pieces. Like if 2 people need pants, they're both 2 sets off. It's like not like anyone's completing their set here.
Yeah, that's much more reasonable.
Yeah, ACLGs, that's the second one that's ever dropped in this guild ever. It'd be different. It'd be different if they were like, you know, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, one's dropping. It's like, yeah, well, whatever. But it's been 6 months since ACLGs have dropped.
Where do they fucking drop? They drop off right here, Magmadar. Stakes 0.6% drop rate.
Yeah, it's a super low rate.
They drop
off the core hound.
They drop off of Magmadar and Gar at 6.6%, and then they drop off of Baron at 4%, and then they drop off of gold mag at 3%. So yes, they're rare, but they are off of multiple bosses, kind of like QSR. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was probably a bad item to start with, but I think you kind of get what I mean. I'll obviously, now that I have the position, I'll get like a fucking notepad or whatever the fuck, and I'll note down which items are super rare and are BIS for a long time.
Yeah,
we're in 2025. Come on, dude, grab an iPad.
Bro, I don't have an iPad. Those cost like $500, Brett.
Yeah, I don't need it.
I'll send you my official BIS list and what, because I sent it to Bamboni, but I don't know if you ever actually did anything with it. But
I'm also gonna be trying to ask people for their own personal prio on items, like what you would want in order of what you want the most going down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So then we can try to like get people what they want the most, and obviously if everybody's on the same item, that's not going to happen, but you know, somebody will get their first, somebody will get their second most wanted, just so that we can get people what they actually want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I want Perditions, but I mean, let me see. I closed it, but Perditions doesn't increase my DPS like by that much.
Yeah, so
I just need like actual gear.
This is a perfect example. Yes, Perdition's Blade would increase your DPS by a little bit, right? But if I'm in the raid with you and I need my first fucking dagger, you wouldn't be a dick and take it from me, right?
Well, you
it's
see, should your first upgraded dagger be BIS Perditions, or should you have to get Gut Gore Ripper, then Corehound 2, then No, I'm just messing with you.
That sounded like
because here's the thing. I as well am willing to not like fuck anything up for you and just let you take the pieces of tier gear that you need instead of rolling against you. You know, potentially putting you off another week of progression. Like,
I'm just trolling you.
Oh, okay, good. Because I've legitimately had conversations like that where people are serious with what you said. And they're like, I don't know. Like, especially hunters, dude. You try and have a civil conversation with a hunter about loot? Ever?
No, it's funny seeing it from like a different perspective now that there's even the option that rogues can roll on daggers, because like for 6 months straight it was dagger rogues just get fucked. Like, you just eat dick and keep coming to raid, thanks, but you're guaranteed to get no loot. And
well, you're guaranteed to get no weapons.
But now we're at a stage, it's like, oh, people can actually roll on things. So it's just weird to see, like...
While leveling in SM, I stole a dagger from Acid.
Yeah, he's still getting shit from that one.
I was a rogue and I saw a dagger. I was like, I need the dagger. Didn't even realize it was for a mage.
And here's the thing. Also, these DPS warriors, especially these Zuggers that are coming in here, if they fucking see a dagger drop and they're like, oh yeah, dude, finally a weapon, and they roll on that shit, half of them are like with their dagger in the overworld, and they're like, this fucking sucks, dude. There's no top end. And then they don't even use it.
There's... from what I understand, DPS warriors aren't allowed to roll on daggers.
So they're your best offhand if you have edge masters.
Yes, but our guild doesn't give a fuck about your offhand. We give a fuck about your main hand.
Yeah, but like the point that I'm making is that like these shouldn't go to them at all, because like outside of the guys that actually know about like dual wielding with heroic strike canceling and stuff, it doesn't fucking do anything.
I mean, I 100% agree with you until all tanks and rogues have dual raid daggers. I mean, at that point you could start giving them away for offhand fucking stat sticks at that point, but like...
Yeah. I don't think, since I've been here, they've ever allowed someone, a DPS warrior, to ever roll on a dagger. Now, they have allowed, like, oh, this guy is starting to tank, like, he was the fourth off tank in our last MC, like, he can roll on a dagger, but outside of that, that's never happened yet.
Oh yeah, and that's why my warrior doesn't really go to like. I try and keep him out of as many raids as possible because like his life is in incredible danger and he doesn't get to roll in any loot.
Yeah, very little risk reward there.
That was my life for the first 6 months. Try rolling against Vader for rogue loot. Good luck, bro.
Bro, as soon as I prio myself the entire set, bro, I mean, you guys won't have to roll against
I also don't want to set the precedent of being the non-engineer in the fucking BWL raid. You know, the special princess that didn't have to change. Like, I don't know if I want to do that.
That's me.
Oh, you're willing to do that?
I am the special princess.
I think there can be between 5 to 10 special princesses, but realistically, everybody should have it. It just keeps the raid safer.
Well, here's something else too. I'd like to bring this up because, you know, we do bring in some people here and there, you know, and ask them to do that. So, like, the people that we're asking to, like, step up and fill spots, like, I don't think it's right to, you know, to have those people be like, hey, you know, you got to switch your shit, and we asked you to come in and fill in. You know, I don't think that that's right.
Can you... So you mean people who have multiple characters who are, like, example, coming on their warrior, and then they got told, hey, you need to come on your priest. Is that what you're saying?
And then change your shit for that, yeah.
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 Or just, like, you know, someone like these fill-in guys, these literal fill-in guys, where, like, they joined the guild, like, a couple days ago or that day, and we're bringing them into BWL, like that poor hunter.
And then they die.
Yeah, and then that hunter dies immediately. Like, immediately.
Death set a precedent that will not be broken anymore. I think not only was Thunder, like, obviously I think that hurt him, you know what I mean, just because he was the one that brought that guy in. He knew that death was on his own hands, but it pissed off a lot of the raiders. Like, I talked to several people who said that that guy shouldn't have been in there at all. They were pissed off that he came in and died immediately. So I think for things like that, we should be relatively good. Is this in order of what you want, by the way, or this is just all the shit you want? Okay.
That is what I still need, what boss it comes from, and what raid it comes from.
Okay.
The only number one on that list is going to be ACLG.
Why is tier 1 so ass?
Dude, we need to convince a group to do the Edge of Madness, bro.
Because, yeah.
It's so good for rogues and hunters.
What the fuck is that?
100% energy, fucking bam trinket every, what is it, 3 minutes?
What the fuck is Edge of Madness?
Edge of Madness is a ZG boss event thing that basically you're gonna be killing it. It rotates bosses every week, and you need to kill 4 bosses to get this class specific trinket.
The voodoo doll.
No, not the voodoo doll. The hunter one resets all of the hunter's cooldowns, so they can aim shot, multi-shot, do their whole combo, and then reset their entire combo. The rogue one gives you 60 energy on a 3-minute cooldown. It's fucking insane. It's one of the best.
It's just a free thistle tea every 3 minutes.
Yeah. On short boss fights, it is like one of the best trinkets in the entire game. So
they changed it to where it used to only be one of those dropping every week, but now they have 2 to 3 dropping every week. So
yeah.
So now it's better. But you do have to spend a whole month getting those, like Vader did say.
So I have never seen the blood or the tooth.
Blood or the tooth? What do
you shouldn't have seen any of those.
For ZG?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never done the Edge of Madness because people are scared.
Oh, okay, so we can do it. It's not like something that hasn't been there, like a rare or something. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Correct.
It's not hard.
It's like a summon boss.
Yes, you bring like a potion and then interact with like a fucking altar or something like that, and it starts the... And yeah, I agree, Acid, it's not hard, at least 3 of the 4 bosses are just straight up tank and spanks, and then one
Yeah,
of the
like-
bosses is like the chain lightning snake guy.
Yeah, like that's the hardest one is the chain lightning, and it's just like the one where we split up to 3 groups
Exactly.
and not get chain lightning. Like it's
the
not
exact
hard.
same as the fucking snake boss, dude. Like, I don't get why people are so afraid of it. I think it's just because people don't want to do it because the loot is not good unless you're a hunter or a rogue. But if you are a hunter or a rogue, it's fucking insane.
Well, I think that things like that could be changed too, especially since we're clearing those really quick. You know, why not iterate something like that? And I get that it's hard, or that people think it's hard and it's dangerous. But once people get over that hump and figure it out that it's not, it becomes more of a norm than an egg.
It's the exact same thing as the 0.5 arena quest. Like, so many people were scared about it, but then you do it and you're like, oh, that was easy. Why was I so scared?
Yeah, that one is so easy as long as everybody knows exactly what to do.
Exactly.
Like if you don't know what to do and you just pop that shit and nobody knows what's going on, that's when it's fucking hard.
But I feel like you could say that for maybe not all content, but a lot of the end game content. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
Like, WoW Platinum has a video on the Edge of Madness. It's like 3 minutes long, and it tells you everything you need to know about it. Or you can go on the wiki and read if that's the medium you enjoy, right? It's not insanely.
I remember when that first came out in Classic, and people like you didn't have your WoW heads and shit like that. You didn't have all that information, and people were fucking like. They needed on that shit and they didn't even know what the fuck it was doing, and I was so fucking pissed at people.
That's fucked up.
It took me 2 months to get my shit because I had to wait because somebody fucked me out of one and I had to wait a whole nother month for it to spawn.
That's fucking fucked up.
But yeah, once you get that trinket, dude, you fucking do that trinket. You can unequip all your other gear but your weapons, and you'll win every duel.
Yeah, that trinket is very
nobody has a chance. Nobody has a chance.
60 energy doesn't sound insane on paper, but
it's a free backstab, bro.
It's a free backstab, or a free vanish ambush,
or 1.5 sinister strikes, bro.
1.5.
Yeah, bro. I'm a sword rogue, man. I don't have these backstab bullshits.
Bro, a free backstab for if it doesn't crit, 800 damage. If it does crit, 1600, just free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I don't know. Darius is very down to do it, and I've talked to him many times. I think anyone who would be interested in it should mention something to Darius, because I think the biggest thing is he hasn't found people that are confident enough or want to do it. Like, he hasn't found a full group.
Yeah, maybe we should just take your group in for that, I mean, not for that, but for, to do that with all the other bosses.
I might talk to him and ask him if he can potentially even just put up a sign up for it and see how much interest we get in it, even if it doesn't end up happening.
Yeah. Then we at least kind of know. That's a great point.
Acid, I've been doing it on cooldown, bro. You're right. You just kill the fucking chief on the exact adrenaline rush cooldown.
With your evasions, all your cooldowns. Yeah.
Me and Nate popped up boons early, bro.
Wait, in the raid?
Yeah.
You did what?
Honestly, I don't get why we don't do that.
I don't either, bro. It's fucking stupid. Me and Nate are like, fuck this shit, bro. It's fucking
I had like 15 minutes of hours left at the end.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna unboon, bro. I'm gonna go fuck.
Wait, when did you unboon?
On the first boss, but
what?
Yeah, get fucked.
Did you have full boons for Rag?
No wonder there was such a huge fucking gap, bro.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Bro, I wouldn't even charge it for the first 5 seconds. That's why I kept laughing the whole raid.
That's... You're a fucking menace, bro.
You're like, I'm not booning. It's like, okay.
I'm like, this is fucking stupid, bro. By the time I have Rag, I'm gonna have like 30 minutes of Ren, dude. What's the point?
Well, and realistically, too, like, melee DPS aren't the damage doers on fucking Rag anyway.
No,
like, we do some, but...
What are you talking about? I was 5th on damage on Rag.
Oh, fuck.
That's
2 days,
sad.
2 weeks in a row.
We're not supposed to, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's sad.
You're a psycho.
I was not listening to the outcalls, and Transparent wasn't there this week, so he couldn't yell at me. It was Beef calling them, and he's tagging.
Yeah, Beef was on the other side, bro. You don't know what's going on. Beef's just over there chilling, dude.
Bro, Benji actually went insane this week. He had a 3rd highest damage on Rag as well. He parsed an 87 on Rag, 95 for his eye level. Fucking disgusting.
So he just never went out.
Pretty much. Or he got hella lucky with crits and Wind Furies, because I think I got kind of unlucky with Wind Furies and crits.
Yo, I think I yelled at somebody for Wind Fury again. I don't remember.
You did, mid-Rag, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah.
Where's my totem, bitch?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do your
fuck,
fucking
bitch.
job.
Your job is totem.
Hey, bro, somebody's got to do it. I'll be the villain, dude. The hunters already hate me.
It's like me giving Sweat fucking innervates at the end of boss fights. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
Dude.
That's fucking funny. He's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
You're just in bear form. Like, bro, I can't. That's fucking
Oh, man.
Did you pummel her at all, Acid?
All fucking night, dude. Pretty much.
That's
when
all
I
you press,
could.
dude. Pummel
When I
and
could.
swipe.
Bro, I was out there Juju of flurrying our main tank because this fucking dumbass forgot his cash.
I told everyone too, literally right before the raid.
I remember it.
Adventure?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
he's
I
like,
told everyone, I'm like,
he's like, why
have your
can't I
cash,
cash these
don't
on
be like me.
That was pretty funny.
Bro, it was funny to be starting from Baron. I was using my blade flurry Juju on him every time.
Dude, Wana, when you were going, well, that's our main tank, just hanging in the lava. I was just fucking cracking up.
I was crying.
Dude, it was so fucking funny.
He almost got yeeted, bro. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, what are we doing?
Bro, I don't remember who it was, but the one comment that was like, he's trying to skip one trash pack, that got me too, dude. All that for one trash pack or something. I forget what the exact lining was, but...
Dude, I fucking ripped threat on Slash on one of the hounds, bro. I had to turn it around hella quick.
Bro, I had a Molten Giant on me for like 2.5 seconds, bro. Maybe it was shorter, but it felt like forever in the raid.
Yeah, I don't know who was supposed to tank on fucking what was that one boss, bro, with like the 2 ads that have like the rain of fire.
Yeah, I think Gehenna's.
Yeah, Gehenna's, bro. I fucking charged in on one of those and I just fucking ripped right immediately and he just fucking tanked it.
Just like, I have enough. I'll be fine.
I'm like, oh well, dude, they better fucking hurry up.
Sweat will save me, right? Right?
Sure, no, dude, Sweat, you heard Sweat talking shit. He's like, I should show up to raid and fucking Shadow Priest because all I do is dispel in this bitch.
Hey, bro. Dude, I think there was one rogue that was killing the trash first on Gar.
Yeah, that was me.
His name.
That was... Yeah.
You're an idiot.
That was Water, bro. That was his first MC, bro. You didn't know.
No, dude, I heard you have kicks. I heard your one assignment is you have kicks on Moon. And so I was like, oh, so I'm on Moon.
That was for the previous boss,
You're
bro.
an idiot. I'm like, who the fuck is that goofy ass dumb rogue, bro? Hitting an ad. What is he doing over there?
Bro,
First MC on Rogue, don't worry.
They said, yo, whatever rogue is attacking the minions, you're supposed to be on the boss.
It was beef.
I immediately knew who it was. I immediately knew it was you.
Yo! That's funny. Oh shit. Yo, who ended up even winning the belt last night?
Donut.
Donut? Oh, okay. If he's not above me in damage meters, I'm gonna be talking shit then.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
So I almost got Donut killed like the second day he hit 60 on his warrior.
Oh shit.
I think it'd be easier to advocate for you getting girdle Z's if you weren't so gung ho, let's say.
What do you mean, bro?
Like, I don't know if I want to give Onslaught Girl to a guy that's like, you know, okay with ripping threat.
I can tank.
I don't want my Onslaught Girl warrior to die.
I can tank half the shit, bro. If you're gonna play a warrior, you gotta have a big dick and know what you can and can't do, what you can and can't rip threat on, bro. Come on now.
Just please don't wear leather. Please, God.
I don't wear any leather work, dude.
Good.
In BWL, I had to fucking tank Bloodlord last year, bro, for like a good 10 seconds.
Uncrush was a pumper too, dude. Big pumper.
Yeah, he got the lead on the boss that I had to tank.
Wearing a lot of leather.
That's on him, bro. Uncrush? Or who?
Yeah, Uncrush. Fucking no Titans. Madman.
He didn't have the Titans on either.
Uh-huh.
I
Tanking
don't know,
Titan.
bro. I do not know.
I mean, I was even Kitty Cat last night, and I was fucking Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't Titans in MC anymore, but
Until I have a little more stamina, I'm gonna keep Titansing.
My raid gear has 4,000 armor, 3,800 HP.
I didn't Titans for last ZG. I don't think I'm gonna Titans for ZG anymore.
Oh, I don't Titans.
That'll make it so much more reasonable to go, and I'll feel a lot less bad.
And the last couple BWLs I've done, if I hadn't Titaned, I'd be dead like 4 or 5 times.
Oh, BWL, that's like a necessity. That's not an option.
But unbuffed right now, I'm sitting at 3,333 hit points.
Yeah.
So give me support buffs. I'm at like 4,300, I think.
That's pretty good. But you saw
so
how
just sell all my frost echoes, right? Because for the final time, these do not stack, even though it says visually that they do. Got it.
Well, it'll tell you that ZG elixir that you buy will stack with frost, but that doesn't happen either.
Give me my jujubes, thank you. Oh, I drank so much golden GFPPs. Oh, I hate coming in the next day. This is the worst. Being like, you drank 200 gold last night.
I will say, going in there on the druid last night, I felt really safe because I could just I always had in the back of my mind I could always just click to bear, and be safe, and that felt really good last night.
And you can just pick it up.
Yeah,
if it's trash,
yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of nice. I like that on Warrior, where you can just really not know that much fear. If you actually rip aggro, just change the defensive stance, you're probably fine as long as you have a GFPP running.
Yeah, just that safety that's just made it feel a little bit more relaxed too.
Hi.
What up?
Hey.
Okay, I can finally get buffs again. Waited out this toxic mechanic. And we get one more Dark Moon Fair buff. God, does that mean I'm not going to ZG?
Damn, bro.
Then I won't have Dark Moon. Then I won't have Dark Moon Fair for MC.
Yo, Bruce Leroy just recruited a 66 eye level raid geared mage.
Oh hell yeah!
Fatal.
Yeah. They have 3-piece Netherwind. That's tier 2, right? Staff of Dawn.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty geared.
Yo, Elmage got some sick ass loot last night.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking dream.
Good
Fucking
lord.
kidding now.
Mage Blade with the offhand that's really only good if you have Mage Blade.
That makes sense that happened that way with that offhand.
Oh yeah, I don't think any of the other mages actually wanted
Right. It just kind of worked out that way too. It was kind of cool.
Isn't the ZG offhand better than that one though?
it. The whammy sack or whatever.
I think it
Well,
is.
that-
I sent her a message saying she needs to get it now, and she was like, yeah, time for ZGs.
That was the first Mage Blade I've ever seen drop in the 20 years I've played this game.
It's the first one I've seen in the 6 months I've been playing this game.
I've never seen that.
Honestly, I've seen a lot of cracked MC loot. It's weird. I've seen like everything but bindings.
It's like we need Beef to hit up the instance first again.
Yeah, I've never seen
No,
that.
that was me, dude. That was my seed. I get credit.
Nah,
Oh,
bro.
it was you?
Who actually?
Yeah, I skipped Oni. I was first in the instance.
All right, W seed, but whoever got that 1 seed where we got Staff of Dom, double QSR, fucking Core Hand Tooth Perdition, we need that motherfucker to step foot in, bro. That was a crazy raid.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Oh,
That's the night I got. That's the night I got my core hunter.
Yeah, that's the night I lost a striker's mark with a 98 roll.
Does anyone know what Benji's weapons are?
He's
Shit.
using Heartseeker Distracting,
Look at Radar IO.
or yeah, you can look at Armory, too, or whatever he's just said.
Usually when I run
Distracting
dungeons,
dagger's
bro,
huge though.
and I pug, I
Yeah.
always check people's raid, like, or their gear.
Do I
It's
need
like-
do I need to fucking go get distracting dagger?
I mean, it's a very good dagger. That being said, West is kind of sketchy. I'm pretty sure Bracers of the Eclipse are your best, though. That being said, I don't know. That video that I watched is a different BIS list than the ones I've looked up online. So maybe time
Grain of salt.
advanced us.
And I'm also thinking, like I said, about just like kind of doing my own thing.
That makes sense. Game's been out for 20 years. I'm sure you can invent something better.
It's not about inventing something better. It's about like adapting to the fucking resources that you have access to. I don't have ACLGs. This BIS list is useless to me. I'm never getting them.
I'm trolling.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, most of these
Wow.
BIS lists, you're not gonna like get that gear for a fucking eternity. It's literally the BIS, best in slot for the entire fucking thing. They're gonna take a while to get, but
Sorry, as
those
a
should be your end goals.
as a new player, I'm just like I have like so many people literally tell me that, and then I watch them die, and I'm like, all right, bud, sure.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Like, you know, people will be
that
like,
is
hey, you
very
know,
well
this
done.
game is solved. This game is solved. We can do this. You're dead. Oh, dude, I thought it was solved. I thought you knew. What happened?
Well,
Hello.
you see,
Like-
that's why I'm such a big
Hey,
proprietor
Scrimmy.
of health enchants where you can get them, and fucking stamina food over fucking DPS food.
No, eat the DPS food, bro.
Yeah, and then
Grilled squid,
cry-
baby.
And then cry when you get overkilled by 100.
I hope that day comes soon.
Just
You want to
count
be
down,
set free.
Then I could go play PvP, bro. Woo!
Want to go play Alterac Valley spam?
Yeah, baby. Oh, it sounds so amazing.
It loses its zest after like 40 AVs or so.
See, the problem is, I don't want to level alts because I hate leveling. It's terribly boring.
Just do what Goldfound did.
Go AFK on a flight path.
No, I mean he's
No,
got another
I
war you
60.
didn't know.
4 hour speed run to 60, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's got already 60. You didn't know?
And like I want to play my rogue, but there's literally nothing to do until raid. I log in, help someone with a dungeon. I stand in org, pick some lockboxes. Like, it's just so boring. I just want to do something.
Yeah. The days
Flag
with
yourself for
raiding are
PvP.
annoying.
Flag yourself with PvP and go into an alliance zone.
Well, I could do that. You're right. I'm not actively trying to die.
You're a rogue. Always vanish.
Unless I'm hunter marked.
Or fairy fired.
Yeah, fairy fire.
I mean, Petri Alt F4 and then unstuck works too. Like if you're about to die in PvP. I don't know. I don't mind leveling. I'm enjoying Warrior.
I log on to my other characters, play for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, it's enough leveling for today.
I don't know, I break it up with the low level dungeons and stuff. I still enjoy it.
I tried to level a priest, and I tried to go back to it yesterday after raid, and it was just like, this is so fucking boring.
My
Leveling
priest
a
is 46.
Hardcore. Yeah, mine is 42. I can't get myself over to it. It's like, fuck
It's
you,
just
man.
Wand Simulator. It's so awful.
I have a mage 60 and I have a hunter 60, and it's like, okay, those were like actually fun to level, right? But fuck priests, man. Leveling is like the hardest. Like if you're not in a dungeon it's fine. It's like actually fun, but
Yeah, but it's also like where you're most likely to die, especially as a priest. You are a victim.
yeah. At least then it's over, right?
Exactly.
I just joined. It's like,
Oh yeah, you're the
Yeah,
new guy,
welcome,
the
yep.
new mage.
yeah,
Welcome, welcome.
thank you.
Oh, from Fatal?
Yeah.
Why'd you leave Fatal? What's going on with that guild?
If you are able to reach the Discord, I'm banned currently because I had a disagreement with Nugget, and since he had the disagreement with me in general chat, I took it also in general chat, like to answer, and he didn't like the answers. And then basically, like, it was like, the situation was I was meant to drop a ZG, but I didn't know, like, that I had to drop it, right? Like, it wasn't communicated. And I'm basically new. Like, I never played this game before. So I never did a ZG, right? So I didn't know that when I would turn in that quest that actually the buff would go out. So I apologized. I said like, okay, it was my fault. I took the accountability, and it's like, okay, sorry, like what can I do, right? Then basically we had like a raid next day, or like the day off, and it was like, okay, we raid, and I win the Oni backpack on my hunter. So what then happened was basically like I won the backpack, and they didn't allow me like to get the backpack because I fucked up the drop. Like, if that is cleared beforehand, I agree with that, and I agree with the punishment. But it was like after the fact, right? So it's like in bad taste at that point.
That seems
so
kind of childish over that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was you, man. We were bitching about that. Was that the one that was like?
No. Actually, that wasn't even me. Like, it was a drop 2 days ago, but I dropped mine accidentally in my morning. It's like around like 4 hours ago, right? So what happened was the guy that was meant to drop it, it got rescheduled, right? Like the day off, like the day before it got rescheduled to that day.
Oh my god, it was him!
That guy died. Right? That guy literally died. And because of that, like, we didn't have the drop.
Oh, so that guy died, and they were gonna fall back on you to turn it in to still keep the schedule, but you had already turned it in without permission, but you didn't know.
Yeah, without permission, and actually without knowing. Like, I was in a call with like 10 people. I was talking about like turning it in, and no one said anything. So I was like, okay, like.
Man, when you they should have said something when you won the fucking heart. Am I missing something?
That's what I said. That like
it would have been like, so when you dropping that heart, or like when we doing this, like
whenever we get hurt, the person who gets it is told, "Hey, communicate with XYZ person." It's now Darius,
and we now have a channel.
And
we changed it. Now we have a channel when you win a heart.
and that was also like. Usually, what Nugget does is he says to the guy that gets like to drop it at that and that time. But because we had like more buffs to drop than we actually had, I wasn't told that. So I didn't know. Like, in hindsight, I should have known, and that's why I took accountability for it, right? In hindsight, I should have known better. Okay, I agree. I'm perfectly fine with that. And yeah, what then happened was like I felt it was in bad taste. I told one of the officers that I felt that it was in bad taste, which is like, okay, like if nothing happens after that, it's like a situation. It will like figure itself out. It's like, okay, it happened, shit happens, everybody knows that. But then I woke up today, and basically in general chat, he basically called me a retard and stuff, and I was like, okay, you insulted me, you did the punishment, and after the punishment you keep on insulting me. Why would I be okay with that? Like, I'm okay with if you do it like in a way that
this is the GM.
That is the GM, yeah.
Bro,
that's fucking crazy work. I don't even think you did anything wrong. From what I'm hearing, you're new to the game and you didn't understand it dropped the buff, and you accidentally dropped the buff.
And you were vocal about being new to the game.
When did the guy die? Okay, so you guys schedule it on the Doomhouse thing. It popped up on the website. When did he die?
He died basically the day I got the buff, but we didn't know. Like, it's not like written anywhere down, right? So we didn't know that the guy that died was had the buff. They rescheduled.
Oh, you guys didn't even know he was dead.
Yeah, and basically they rescheduled it because I did have to run that ZG where I got the buff without a ZG buff because like my own guild rescheduled the buff drop, right? So that was a fucked situation. Then literally no one died that knew that the guy had the buff, and it was like all in all a fucked situation. And like he will say like I basically left because of an Oni bag, which is like not true. Like I left because of his way of communicating stuff, and like the way he was like acting. It's like in my mind that like are like two completely different things. Like I don't care about an Oni bag. I don't care about like a punishment. If you make clear that I will get a punishment, right? Like I can.
No,
take
that was
punishment.
clearly done out of like salt and reaction.
Yeah, and that's what I was like. Yeah, all good. Like I didn't say anything in raid because like I feel in raid it's not the time to do it. Like it's just in bad taste at that point. But I communicated it to an officer like after the raid, right? So since Nugget is raid logging and he literally only comes online when it's raid time, like I called him out on it, like he wanted me basically to talk to him, like, but he was the one acting in the situation, right? Like if he acts like a dictator, I have to go basically to the rank below him to talk like we didn't feel like you did anything right at that point, right? Maybe you should talk to Screamy or something. Didn't happen. Okay, like sorry, and then basically I wake up and I get insulted as being a retard, and I was like, okay, yeah, fuck this, like, yeah.
Dude, thanks for taking your talents to South Beach. We're glad to have you.
Sounds like a fucking fucked up build, man. I just want you to know we're pretty chill over here. We're not like that. We're not fucking. I mean, people might raise their voices, but they're not going to be a fucking asshole to you. You know.
I'm perfectly fine with people raising a voice when it's like appropriate, right? Like,
yeah,
you can be salty about stuff, but keep it in the situation, right?
100%. I've personally never dealt with anybody being like what you're describing right now.
Yeah, this is the GM in general chat, like after you've already been punished and shit, like that's just craziness. Like
yeah, and literally like I was like in my mind the situation is like okay, I'm like still a bit depressed about not getting the loot, but it was like in my mind okay, it takes time and we get over it, right? It was not like oh my god, I have to leave the guild because this is unholy injustice. No, it was like, okay, yeah.
Something that would, like you said, something that would eventually work itself out.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, okay, yeah.
Become water under the bridge fairly quickly.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, if you act like this, like, basically, he called me soft in general chat after that, but he was also the one that didn't let me answer and kicked me before, like, so I'm thinking, who is the soft one here, right? It's like,
damn, dude, that's some petty high school girl shit, dude. Like,
I was thinking. Able to build that either.
Yeah, it's like, oh, like, it's like, it was like cascading, right? It's like, one of the stuff is like, okay, like, I can deal with that, like, even two, like, but why would you keep on trying to like antagonize me, right? It's like
I have a habit of being devil's advocate, and I'll just say, like, I understand your perspective, and I'm glad to have you in the guild, but he's probably like, it's freaking.
Always, bro.
Let's hear it.
Just these new players, dude. Like, why are they even here?
No,
you should just not have them, bro.
It's actually a big deal when the buffs get fucked up. It fucks up like hundreds.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like,
so you curate your guild, so it's only no life sweats.
I guarantee you that Fatal and probably him personally got so much fucking shit for that. Like, you know. So that's probably why his ego's involved in it, because he probably was, you know, like, oh, we look like fucking idiots.
Yeah, the problem for him was also like that was the only buffs like he was relying on, right? Like he's like literally not on like.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people are like a lot of people.
I know that like, but like.
Hard for me to have sympathy for the raid loggers, though.
What else do you want me to do aside from like?
No, he was wrong. Like he was emotional and in his feelings, and he insulted you and flexed his authority to fucking
which is childish as hell.
Well, it's just really common. It's gonna happen. But like, position of authority, you're in a disagreement with emotions involved, and you insulted you, and he also like did it in front of the whole raid and fucking made you pass on loot. So it is what it is. But like a situation like that, there's gonna be blood on the ground, and that was just like the result of it.
Yeah, like I literally dropped it with like 10 people in the call, and I didn't know that it would drop. So because like before that, I turned in the bindings right from ZG. I had the ZG binding.
So you saw the quest giver.
Yeah, and it literally didn't.
Well, the bindings is a different quest giver. He's at the top of the hut.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. Like I literally didn't know that. I just accepted it, and I was like, okay, I take this charm, like, then I turn in the other stuff I got, and it was like, oh fuck, suddenly the countdown was up, like, oh shit, guys, like, it wasn't malicious, right? That I would say, and that's like,
yeah,
okay.
I believe you. I have no reason to disbelieve you. That's fine. I mean, it's not... I'm just saying, from his perspective, he probably got butthurt because the reputation of the guild went to shit and everyone was laughing at him and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
I remember when Dempsey dropped an Oni head on the wrong layer. I wasn't even in
as well.
I wasn't even in the Oni raid, but every time I logged on, I was literally getting messages about Dempsey dropping it on the wrong layer.
Yeah,
I'm like, I wasn't even there, bro.
I bet you dozens, if not hundreds of people were messaging every member from Fatal when that happened, because it was like a prime time. It was a prime time buff, like right before raid for a lot of guilds, and it was the only buff for like hours until later that evening.
And it was 2 days in a row, I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't know about
that. Two troll days in a row.
It was like the one day literally was like because the guy died, which no one knew. Like,
wow, dude, I can't believe like someone's leaving a guild like over this shit. Like that's like the whole, the end of all of this. Like over
he's leaving the guild because the emotions escalated and
well, no, but that's the catalyst event, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah,
like, this is all because of a trolled buff. Like,
yeah, people always
someone has to call someone a retard and publicly shame them because of a trolled buff. Like, we're really, guys, like.
Yeah, it's in my mind, it's not about like a buff or something. It's about like the communication of the leader, not about the buff. Like, I couldn't care less about the buff. To be honest, it's like there are like 15 ZGs dropping every day. Like, or no, not 15, but like 10. I feel like
unscheduled. Yeah, it's annoying. It is annoying. The most important ones are Rend and Oni, though. Those need to be scheduled because the limitations of the layers. But it's just nice to get all the buffs.
Worse and worse.
Yeah, it's nice to get all the buffs in one boon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because you have to log off for an hour if you don't have the boon up.
Yeah, it's like.
It adds up. When you talk about like a guild of 100 members or more, and they're all depending on that buff, that's 400 man hours or 100 man hours.
Yeah, as I said, it's like more than taking accountability. I can't do it. It's like sorry it happened. Like,
yeah, it was handled poorly. If you loot, drama, and all that shit needs to be handled properly. Like, it needs to be.
Yeah,
communication is important.
Like, even after I did it, like there was like no communication, right? And it was like, okay, because of that we will like loot ban you for today. Like, it's just a punishment. And then
they loot banned you, or they just didn't let you win Oni or the Oni backpack.
Basically after that, like I basically got loot banned on the Oni backpack, and after that I had no drop that was like for me, so it doesn't matter at that point. But it's
how does Fatal handle loot? Is it all open roll? Like, let's say
no, it's loot counseled.
Even caster loot?
Even caster loot, yeah.
So like if a mage blade drops, it's like this guy's been to no raid.
I'm not allowed to roll a mage blade because I have Staff of Dominance, so.
Oh, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
I perfectly fine with that. Like it's like shitty, but then at least I want to be able to roll on the Nefarian.
Do you guys
stuff, right?
do you clear BWL? Does Fatal clear?
6 out of 8. Like last week I was in 6 out of 8.
Okay, so who's the techie tank? Are you the techie tank? Do you do that?
No, I was basically the second in charge in techie tank at that point. Like because I was like the one that at least has like I have 3 Netherwind pieces. And the techie tank is super because he has also like he has like constitution on his stuff and also like I'm like I can be a techie tank, but I don't have the masteries yet and the right enchant for be a techie tank.
It's a specific job in BWL. There's the little goblins, a pack of like 10 of them that throw grenades and we're ranged. So the one mage has to get aggro on those and run in a circle so they don't throw the bombs on the raid.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we only have 1 techie tank right now. You have 3 Netherwind pieces, you said?
Yeah, I have the head, I have the pants, and I have the bindings.
Do you want a techie tank?
Do you need 5 piece for techie tank?
You don't need it, but it's this for techie tank.
It makes it way easier, right?
Yeah, so we just got 1 person with 5 Netherwind, and everyone else has either 1 or 2 pieces. I don't know, maybe 1 other person has 3 piece. So it sounds like you're really close, and if you have experience techie tanking, you'll get prior.
I never did it. I was like the only one that at least had like pieces that are like. You have to remember, Fatal never cleared Nev, not once. So basically, Super was always tanking, and like that part was like fixed because he did good, right? If never change the winning system, right? It's like.
Yeah, our techie tank is he wants to play warrior, and he actually just died on his geared warrior, but he has another warrior 60 now, and he's gearing that up. So they want to phase him out because they want him to tank in BWL. They want him to be like number 3 or number 4 tank. But he's our only techie tank. So
yeah,
we're looking for a backup, and the thing about it is most mages don't want to do it because it's super high risk and the gear. Netherwind isn't BIS. Most mages are going for BIS.
That's the problem. Like, I have like 3 Netherwind pieces, but I, for example, don't have like I have like the ZG the ZG how's it called? Enchantment on my pants, which is like it's more damage. And Netherwind Crown, I maybe can be able to do a constitution on it. Like,
it sounds like you're about the same gear level as all the mages in our guild, maybe even better geared. I don't have Staff of Dom or Mage Blade.
Okay. Yeah, I'm basically I raided on my mage in raid 2 for Fatal. Like I have like 9 or 10 MC only clears. Yeah, my problem was.
Sorry, go ahead.
My problem was for me it's like hard to make raid time because I'm European.
Did you look at our raid times?
Yeah, it's Saturday, which is nice. So Saturday
BWL is Wednesday though.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
MC Oni is Saturday. ZGs are usually throughout. It's just scattered. Usually we do one like scattered, two scattered throughout the week, maybe 3.
Yeah, sometimes we'll be on lockout, but sometimes we'll have like a raid day, and like we'd have to like go from BWL to ZG, and
right now we only have 1 raid, so except for ZG. 2 weeks ago we had 2 MCs, but it's just our bottleneck right now is healers. We actually unfortunately have mage is probably the class we need the least. Except for the tank. We have like 7 or 8 mages that show up every raid. So, like, mages are the most, like, reliable. We have the same amount of priests and all that, but our priests are just, like, they just don't show up.
Yeah, I also have a hunter with raid gear, so
we recently recruited like 2 or 3 hunters, so we got like at the MC last night. I think there was 5 hunters, if I'm not wrong. But
right.
Click, Darius, cover,
Latin, Jabara.
Yeah, so Click and Darius and Click are like tier 2'd out, right? Like they don't even need anything from MC.
Yeah, they don't even need anything.
I mean, yeah, you'll always find slots and stuff.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight on mages. I'm just gonna say that, unless you want to volunteer to be techie tank, and then you'll get a guaranteed spot.
Yeah, it's like I'm perfectly fine with not raiding in the moment. Like I want to basically recoup like my raid consumes, like because like I was like running thin because I did like a raid on my hunter, a raid on my mage, and then I did CGs and BWL. Like it's like I want to recoup. Like that's like my main focus at this top point, and then
yeah. Are you NG on both your characters? Does Fatal make you do that?
Yeah. NG was. I even have Gnomus Chicken on my mage, so.
Yeah, it's so troll. Like I agree with hardcore and most people needing to be engineering, but I think mage is the one class that could get away without needing to be engineering. Honestly. Because a lot of the consumes in engineering, they share a cooldown with our class skills like gem.
Yep.
And we don't need an AoE consume. Like we just have arcane explosion. We can press that every global.
Yeah, I mean, I use, for example, I use zappers like for AoE packs as well.
Yeah.
Just to get like one more cast in to get like more DPS.
But basically, it's just like casting 1.5 arcane explosions. Like it also can crit you for like 800. I used sappers for one raid and I never used them again. Everyone is like, "Oh, use sappers," and I crit me, and it took a third of my health away. And I was like, "No, I'm not doing this."
Yeah,
like I'll use dense dynamite. Dynamite.
It's almost like someone brought that up and no one said anything.
I feel like you can have fire ward up, right? It's like it makes like less damage. Like
that's true. Yeah.
I feel like as a mage, the priests are less likely to bubble you too. Like they're waiting to bubble the melee. I feel like more than the priests. Right?
I don't feel you need to get bubbled at all. Like
I always get a bubble. Our priests they prio bubbling me. I don't know why. I guess because I have aggro on the AoE packs.
I mean, I get prio bubbles too. Then I guess our priests are just for that shit because I get bubbled immediately.
Yeah, I don't look at the healing logs too much, but I'd be willing to bet that that's one of the main spells Sweat casts is bubble.
No, I've been told Sweat doesn't bubble. He saves his bubbles for when
moments.
The tank gets.
Then last night it would have been multi on his priest bubbling me, because he bubbled me all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like as a mage you don't really have to rely on the bubble of someone else because you literally just can lip most of the stuff. So.
Definitely not, but it's a nice safety barrier when you're running in and sappering and losing a third of your HP, right?
Yeah. Like, how much HP do you have when you go in the Zap bubble? Because I run a Supreme Power and I have like over like 5.8k health.
Yeah, I don't think I have that much. I run Supreme Power as well. But full raid consumes with all the fucking world buffs. Yeah, it's between 5 and 6k, I think. And then I always keep Mana Shield and Ice Barrier and Fire Ward up on cooldown.
Yeah, I for example don't run, like I run Arcane Power, right? It's like a spec.
Oh, wow, yeah. So you're gonna be like top parser then. The only mage in the guild that beats me on damage is XDD, and he is Arcane Power as well.
Yeah, Arcane Power is just the strongest for mages in Molten Core, aside from Fire.
But for Neff, and BWL in general, specifically Neff, we require Ice Block.
Yeah, I have basically a dungeon spec, and the raid spec. My dungeon spec has ice block. It's like, it's you are a mage, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm a mage,
basically, when I'm in my frost, I have 33 in frost. I don't have winter's chill, and I don't have shatter, improved nova, and frostbite. And basically, it's basically a full slow spec, right? It's not a winter's chill, or it's just a slow spec for dungeons.
But you don't have shatter in your dungeon spec?
No, don't need it. Not really.
I like it. I like shatter for dungeons, but
it's like really high damage, right? But let's be realistic. My damage is so high that I don't need shatter for dungeons. Like
oh, so you just Blizzard?
No, I don't like Blizzard for. I have the Blizzard for oh shit situations. And the main damage I do is from improved arcane explosion.
What's your parse, if you don't mind me asking, for like MC usually?
Let's see. Ah fuck! I have to. Since I got banned from the Discord, I can't get into the raid infos as easily.
Can you look at your history? Did you look at a parse recently in your browser?
Yeah, that's what I'm like currently trying to look at.
Most of the mages in our guild are like blue parsers. I'm like a blue parser. Yeah, occasionally I'll hit
blue to purple.
Yeah, same here. So you're like on my level. It sounds like.
Purple. Some are like I passed the 97 on Oni.
I do too. For some reason, I always have a high parse on Oni. It's crazy. I actually took two hits from Oni last night. I tanked him.
Oni is also like a bit like screwed because if you kill the Oni ads, it also counts to the pass. So if you have like a bad pass on Oni, it's not like really bad. Like it's like it just meant you only attacked Oni. Like the top passers literally have like a lot of their damage on the dragons, right? It's like on the small dragons.
We don't really get whelps the way we do it. We get a few whelps on phase 2 when she first lifts off, which I think automatically come out. But most of the I don't know. We don't get whelps, so most of our damage
but that's how you pass, right? It's like
I got a 97 parse on Oni, and we did get whelps that time, so yeah. A lot of it's crits too. If you get like a 50% crit rate, you're gonna parse like 90 or above on that boss.
Dude, I heard my weak aura from my crits going off like every second attack on Oni. It was so.
Dude, the Oni last night was crazy because it didn't land until it was at like we could have killed it before she landed.
The last MC I did, I had the 80 pass and I had 95 on Berngeddon, 93 on Ragnaros. Like
Do you get PI? Do you get power infusion?
That time I got 8 PIs in the entire raid, which is like not a lot.
Yeah, we only have 2 priests in our last MC, and I was the PI target, and I got 8 PIs. Although I don't trust the raid logs from last MC, at least the after report or whatever it's called, the RPB, because it's just I looked at it said a bunch of inaccurate things, so I don't know if I trust it.
Yeah, that's what I also figured. Like I have arcane power. I use like 23 arcane power like within the raid or more, which is a 3-minute cooldown, right? And if I have and that's like if I have a good priest, I made a macro, so I just text him PI, right?
Yeah.
So basically as a button, and when I had a really good priest, my highest was like I got 18 PIs and like 23 arcane powers. That was like really nice, and yeah, it really shows like in the damage. I break like with Oni together. I break the 1,000,000, like, and it's really dependent on the damage of the raid. But it's like if it goes longer, I deal more damage. But like they get like more and more warriors, so obviously the time to do damage is less.
What's your character's name?
Screamy.
I'm just gonna look you up on Armory, see what your gear is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our mage class lead, his name's Eratos. I don't know if you've talked with him yet.
No, I just got recruited by a rogue.
Oh, who recruited you?
Bruce.
Oh, Bruce? Oh, nice.
Bruce, yeah.
Did you just whisper for someone from our guild, or how did that
No,
happen?
he saw me farming in Fellwood and asked.
Oh, you already dropped Fatal before you joined us?
That's what I'm talking about, Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped it because the situation with Nugget was so bad that I dropped the guild, because I also feel it's like not in good taste if I leave a guild and basically didn't leave my old one at that point. So
You were in Fatal before? What's going on in that guild?
There was drama over there was just drama over that ZG head, and Screamy here was supposed to be a backup dropper.
Yeah, the one where we scammed people for like 50 gold.
And he didn't know because he was new, and he turned the head in. So when they relied on him to get the backup when that other guy died, he's like, "I don't have it. I turned it in." And then there was the guild leader called him out in their general chat on their Discord and was personally insulting him. So he left the guild.
Yeah,
that's just crazy, dude. That's just crazy, man. I'm trying. What I'm laughing about is imagine fucking Thunder, dude.
Yeah, bro, Thunder could never do that shit.
Getting in general chat and fucking.
Thunder talks to us like he talks to children. It's funny.
Like children he's related to.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's like
it's the best way to do it, though. I mean,
yeah, it's very nice.
It's very nice and comforting. And if it's not what you want to hear, it's still nice.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd rather that than some guy screaming at me, right?
Yeah, it's basically the reason I left is how not I was perfectly fine with punishment. I knew I deserved punishment, right? But the way it was handled was in bad taste, and that's why I left.
Makes sense. Oh, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
dude, Thunder calls me last night, bro, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're gonna hear me order McDonald's." I'm like, "Oh, that's totally fine, man." Right? And he asks his kids, he's like, "You guys want chicken nuggies?" And he's like, "We're not getting Happy Meals." And then 30 seconds later, "Yeah, can I get 2 Happy Meals?" And I just died, dude. It was so funny, man. I needed that.
That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine that guy, dude. Just getting in guild chat and calling someone retarded.
What were you gonna say, Eve?
Man.
You were saying something earlier.
Oh no, there's a different mage from Fatal tried to grief our group yesterday too. I don't know.
Oh yeah, what the hell was that all about? What was the guy's name? Maybe this guy knows him.
His name was Puka. Pukalka.
I actually don't know him.
That's good. You're happy. Be happy you don't know him. Don't ever.
Yeah, it's in terms of raid rosters, it's for sure not raid 1, raid 2, also not I raided 9 weeks in a row, right? It's 100% maybe a really new player. Yeah, I feel Fatal is also already at the problematic stage where it's too big but in a sense of they can't like they can't like hold everybody down. Like if people do shit, like they won't tell that they do shit, right? So
Oh yeah, no, I figured some big guilds, it's hard to keep track of everyone. I'm sure
yeah,
we have people in our guild that, you know, we don't know things happen until weeks later.
I mean, in that Armin thing, we wouldn't have known about it if it didn't self-title.
Yeah, no one would have ever known, but he was like, hey guys, my bad.
I mean, he felt bad about it, so makes sense, I guess.
Oh yeah, is anybody like doing anything at the moment?
I'm just leveling my all mage up. I want to do a EMT soon.
I was wondering if anybody would mind helping my warlock get some shards in Stone Talon.
Yeah, I can hop over to my man.
Sweet.
Yeah, I can too if you need help, just holler.
That's our red.
It wasn't me this time.
Bro, it's about
I'm on Ren's head.
with the fucking Neff head, bro. I want my goddamn ring.
Dude, we could run and shed rend, and then you could Oni and you could Neff and I could rend. We could be the cool guild that drops it properly.
I'm trolling with that shit. I'm getting my name fucking added in the Doomhowl Discord for that shit with the head of Neff, bro. I want that shit. Everyone needs to know my name in this server, bro. And soon they will when I'm the #1 item level rogue alive.
Is that the new goal?
Alive is the keyword.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, alive.
Yeah,
I mean
not
of all time.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I have no idea how to check dead rogues item levels, bro. But I know how to check the live ones.
I can tell you what doesn't matter. A dead rogue's item level.
Yeah.
Sad face.
I don't want. Oh god. We'll see what happens here. Oh god. I'm gonna go die in BWL.
Make sure to record it.
No, I can just play like a bitch. Or I can just say that I'll play goalie. And just not even DPS. Yeah. No, that's what I was talking about. Thunder said he was gonna like make an exception and let me come to BWL without engineering, but like I don't know if I want to do that, both for personal safety reasons and I don't want to set a precedent. Like I don't want to be, you know.
I think. I mean, you would need to bring your warrior to MC and get gear. Like, I would not suggest just going in raw to BWL with no.
I've done MC on my warrior a couple times. There's just nothing for me in there, man. There's like Band of Akiria and stuff, but that shit never drops.
You gotta get him into fucking some ZGs or something. Get some nice rig gear, because I don't know. If I were you, I would be very hesitant to be going into BWL without some decent rig gear.
When is your time for the ZGs? Is he also?
I mean,
like,
I have like a bunch of ZG pieces. I have like
they're generally random days, but they're usually around 7 o'clock server. Sometimes
I guess
30, sometimes 7:30, but usually around 7.
I guess you haven't seen my warrior lately, Vader. I'm like 6 of 8 bis.
I have not inspected your warrior, I think, ever. I'm not.
Yeah, my warrior's very big, dude. I have 6 of 8 bis. Like I'm not fucking around. Like.
All right, no. If you feel confident, then go in there.
Well, no, I don't. I don't, because doing my problem that I've had playing this game, and it's kind of frustrating. The first time I do anything, it's fucking impossible and terrifying. And the second time that I do something, it's easy as fuck.
I want you to understand, it's the exact same for me. I was fucking terrified of going into BWL.
Like, that's why I don't want to go. I'm like legitimately scared that my warrior will die. Because I've never been in there.
The better character to go on, I think, would be the warrior. You have less responsibility. Literally, all you have to do is Zug.
Well, no, I don't even want to do that, dude. Like, I want to play goalie and like literally not go in with the melee group. Like,
I mean, as long as you're not zugging to the point where you pull threat, which I don't think you're going to do. There's only a few warriors in our guild that are willing to fucking play like that, and we'll see how long they live.
It's also like I don't want to stand in the wrong spot and get other people killed either.
I don't think there is very much of
No,
that.
you're just killing yourself if you're in the wrong
Yeah.
spot.
The only wrong spot you could stand is standing, like, right behind Broodlord during that fight where you're gonna get launched into welts. But, like, I'm sure you're not that retarded. I'm sure you can stand against a wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll call that, too. You don't have to, like, remember that. They'll tell you, like, melee stand against the wall.
Don't stand in front of dragons, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, I think you'd be good. If you got 6 out of 8, I get the nervousness. I was literally the exact same. But, again, you have so much less responsibility on a warrior than you do on a rogue. Not that rogues have that much, but we at least have the suppression room where warriors you just have to zug.
Yeah. I had the veil bomb on me, which was like really like scary in the first BWL. But it's like if you know what's coming, it's like a different beast, right? It's like, okay.
Yeah, totally different environment.
Oh, Almage wants DMT. We might just like smooth on into that. Yeah, my only problem with my warrior is my weapons, and it's like the same story as rogue. Like I'm as your rogue, dude. I'm on Thrashblade, and there's literally like every time I look up something, it's like, well, nothing's better except for the fucking things that you're never gonna win. Like these are your upgrades. That's what you want. Don't bother with anything else, and it's frustrating because it's like there's nothing to do. Like, you know, there's nothing for me to run or whatever, and it's like you can run Jed Rens for a 4% shot at Dal Rens. You're gonna have to roll against like 6 other people.
Yeah.
That's your upgrade, like. But like, have you done the Crow Blade math, Vader?
Right?
Sorry, what?
It feels like it gets mindless, right? It's like, okay, I have a chance for 1% on that. Like, yeah, okay, that's like too low to actually invest time to, right? It's like when you are already raiding, like it even takes like more way, right? It's like, yeah, but I could also have a higher drop chance in Molten Core and BWL of a weapon than to get the still runs that are like 8 people.
Yeah, literally.
100%.
Like, isn't that nuts? Like, it's kind of ridiculous. And like, same thing with these daggers. All of the daggers that would actually be like valid for me to put Crusader on, like actually worth it. They're all 4% or less drops.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
I think my time is better spent gearing other people than going for that Dal Rens for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I feel like
no, that's what it comes down to.
It's at some point you get to the point where you basically only need to run strat lives to get money, to get your consumes.
Yeah.
Like,
or however you make money.
Yeah. However you make
Because honestly, I think a lot of times strat lives are a bait and a scam.
Herbalism.
Especially if you're pugging it. If you're fucking pugging a strat live, dude, that shit can be weak as hell.
I have a ton of free time on my hands, so this might not work for everybody, but I make a lot of my gold just helping other guildies run random dungeons, getting the blues or the greens or just the coins that you get from the dungeon.
Dark runes, fucking, you know, like stuff like that.
Random drops.
What we did in Fatal was like we did a strat live and we didn't kill the cannon master and we didn't kill the last boss, so you can just run out and do the next one just for orbs.
Yeah, but I don't think that's
smart. We should kind of. I feel like we might start doing that. No, like
so you can't kill either of the dudes in the rooms, the like useless boss or the archivist. You don't kill a cannon master.
Yeah.
Can you kill the blacksmith?
You can also kill the cannon master. You just are not allowed to kill the last boss, and that's not because like everything is fucked after that. It's just so you can run out and don't need to fight the skeleton. Yeah. And if you have repair bots with you, you can even sell between the runs. So you can basically do like continuous run.
Repair bot is a fucking vendor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, huge tech.
I just got it, dude.
It's really huge.
They're gonna love you. Hit up the hunters, let them know you have it, and because they use them in VOVL for the hunter class call.
Yep.
Dude, that's actually that's mobile vendor. Dude, that's gonna make my grinding crazy.
Yeah, like I just fought like for like 2 hours in Arati for fire elementals, and it was like, it's so nice.
Oh no, wrong spell.
Like people give up if you contest them, and if you are actually able to vendor at the same point, it's like they don't like their life at that point. It's so nice. Because like a lot of Arati are bots, like level 40 bots, and they try to get like also like the fire elementals. But the nice thing is, you can literally kill their mobs, so they don't get XP. And since they are bots, they don't want to look like bots, right? So you can basically macro the burning exiles and like scroll wheel them, so you can also get the tech faster than the bot, and they just leave at that point.
Yeah, I've noticed that you can do certain behaviors to get the bots to layer or Hearthstone.
Yeah, it's so nice. Like,
oh yeah, this is going super fast. This is definitely the way to do it.
If you flame them and stuff, that's like stupid, right? Because then they can report you. But if you don't type anything towards them, it's like perfect. Because what
just
are they reporting for? You are just taking loot, like, and
yeah. All you have to do is start taking their tags, honestly.
Yeah, that as well.
Good morning.
Like, the tech, but even the techs they got, like, just kill them, so they don't even get XP. So
it works on people that aren't bots too.
Yeah.
How did he get that? That piece of shit.
Justin, miss you too, buddy. Miss you too. Turn those guys down. I'm listening to them. I'm listening to them. They are talking about endgame stuff.
Dude, there's blind powder in there.
I don't want to listen to them. To the...
Damn it.
The Germans? Who's German? How do you know he's German?
Yeah. Yeah, to become a techie tank, the 5 out of 8 is like
that
so
the German?
Huge.
What's his name? Screamy?
Yes, it is.
Is that what a German sounds like?
We're gonna find out, dude. This next week is our first week with him having 5 set, right? He just finished it last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
He's like a super geared guy who just joined the guild.
Bigger AoE boom.
And so now I need to hear what they're doing.
Does it let you use it from further away too? Does it like get more range as well? I know it gives it a wider circle. Yeah, look it up.
These guys do endgame.
Flame Strike, Blizzard, and Arcane.
They're all gonna die.
Alright, so this is a bigger. Okay, yeah.
25%.
Guild is gay in German.
Nice.
Guild means gay in German. Really?
Alright, we're halfway there.
I feel like you're lying.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Could be so much worse.
That's why he joined. Yeah, I don't even do what those guys do.
No.
They
Hello, friend. Why can't I target you?
They're doing end game stuff.
I love tab target, dude. So good. Horrifyingly consistent, you know.
Yeah.
I'm running out of gas. I need some gas in this thing.
Dangerous as arranged.
Expect you to do gay stuff with them.
Yeah, I've resorted to just clicking health bars now.
I would if I knew more of them. I got like this whole group of people. Let's see.
I like to have attack macro.
So this guy talking right now, Acid Burn. He's the only one I know in this group.
I mean, I have an auto attack button that I use when I start combat.
Not that
it's not gonna.
There's anything wrong with that.
You know what I mean? Especially in raid.
I mean,
I
think there's more wrong with you just talking about it.
Spiders.
I think you're more in the wrong than all of them.
Yeah, I hear how tab can be beneficial. I've never really used it. I've always been pretty efficient without it, just with how I target, anyways. But yeah, I definitely see how people use it. I'll just kind of say now.
Why can I not? Fucking tab target, dude.
I try to click the target I want, but if I can't get it, like if it's in a pack of 10, then I have to.
Did you call your dad? No, I'm not calling him.
Yeah, and it kills my uptime, bro. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about that.
Well,
Did you call your dad?
I use uptime between targets because I can't fucking click anything, and tab target puts me on something I'm not supposed to hit.
Well,
you call your dad?
The biggest example I can think of where targeting is really important is the Girabashi bat riders in Z.
Yep. And I'm missing uptime on that because I'm tab targeting.
The first one, I guess, if I was thinking about it and really try-harding it, the best thing to do would be to have a focus button. And then before the pull, select skull, and then focus.
You're in California?
Target. So you have.
Oh, so you're hanging out with your dad?
Button, and then you just swap. You hit your focus button and swap to X.
Oh, you're at Lita's house.
So
huh?
my threat bars I use, I can stack them to where they're not all cluttered together, and that's how I select mine. So instead of them all being all fucking clustered like that, they put them in order so I can actually click them.
Oh dang, we should just come here.
No, my dad is at his house. Oh, okay.
That's how I get away from the.
So what are you and Lita doing? Lita.
But yeah, ranged, if you tap target and you just randomly tap.
Alright, and that's it.
A pack that's not the one you're fighting, you can pull it.
I start new job tomorrow. Oh, you got that
Thank
job.
You, appreciate
Congrats.
I've done that on a mage before.
Yeah, he'll just wand the next target you tabbed on accidentally. If it's already attacked.
Full on shards, baby. So we can get them booty base summons today. I should go get Songflower, I guess.
Where is this guy?
Earn honored with the Hydraxian Warlords. Wow, dude. How many times do I have to fucking run MC before I can douse?
That's why you can usually just skip going out there if you've done the the Uber's quest part, because that's the. Actually, no, it's the part where you sent to kill one core.
Gonna take Lita.
Then you can just hold
let me turn down this guy. These guys are too loud.
Eternal? Is it revered?
Revered for Eternal, honored for the regular.
How do I turn
What do you do when you get reviewed?
everyone
Just go talk to
down?
them.
Where's like the master?
Yep, he'll sell you, or at least give you the option for a second prompt. It's like, hey, give me an eternal one of these things.
I've had my first, and I've never needed to use it. We just have so many dousers.
Let me see. Volume, voice, and video.
I just read it as something that just lives in the bags.
We were fighting for doses last night, dude. Bruce was trying to get us off, and I yoinked that shit.
It'll be important if we go back up to 2 raids like we did like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Where's sound?
Then we were a little bit short. I mean, we had.
Well, I was gonna say. So, is there a point in me finishing this fucking shit?
Yeah, you should always have that.
How do
I mean, it's
turn
literally
it's
show up to
freaking
MC and do MC until you hit X reputation.
So, do you think I should keep going to MC to get this fucking shitty tier 1 gear? Is it even worth it?
On who?
I'd say so.
On the road?
Yeah. You're saying shitty because it's not tier 2, but tier 1 is good, dude. I think I showed you the pants.
It's not that it's shitty, it's that it's going to get replaced by Dark Mantle as soon as I get my 0.5 quest done.
You're still going to want to have as many pieces on you as possible in case you need to like swap in and out pieces to maintain a set bonus.
It's about the mix and match.
Yeah, 100%.
It's about having a closet.
Like as much as to like not want to be a loot gremlin about it, but that's kind of the whole point behind why people become loot gremlins.
Yeah, I have like 4-piece cadaverous like fucking as well that I could mix and match with.
I feel like being a loot goblin on tier 1 is at least kind of acceptable though.
There's no weapons or there's nothing in MC you need. Alright.
Well, I could roll on if I get to roll on the weapon. That's the question.
What weapons can't you roll on? Are you sword or dagger?
Dagger.
Oh.
Okay, I turned 2 of them down.
So it's like Corehound Tooth, Perdition's Blade. I think we have a couple people on Corehound Tooth already, so like that might help. But if I can roll, I feel like everyone would be able to roll, and there's no way I win.
We had 4 people in the rogue chat say that they were dagger rogues, and we had 10 people say they're sword rogues. Of those 4 people, 2 of them have 2 raid daggers, and one of them is...
Alright, I turned down 2 of
those
them.
other people is Benji.
Gonna take Letha to lunch and tell her without...
Daggers right now would be between...
Tell her without her.
At least for
Oh, like
I wouldn't have my dad...
DPS warriors... Not
Happy
them,
Father's Day.
I don't see why the fuck they would get
They're
daggers.
so loud. Mute him.
Geared. That being said,
I don't want to mute him.
Like we're gonna need to gear at least 1 more tank.
Let's turn Vader down more.
So the next set of daggers.
Well, remember, Trash is almost done.
Yeah, but he needs weapons. He 100% needs weapons.
Yeah, but this is almost over, is what I'm saying. Like, yes, we do have to gear another tank, but that's like almost done.
Or Vader, it could be a bear that doesn't need weapons.
Well, you'll probably.
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. If we could get a bear in the mix, then we got our 4 and we're good to go.
We 100% need a bear in the mix.
If we could just get you where you need to be and slip you in there, you know.
That being said, we were at 4 tanks and now we're down to 2. So
there.
2 more. So
well, yeah, but Trash is almost done, and then we get Bear Tank to like get whatever the bonus armor and defense that it needs.
Yeah.
And then we're done, bro.
I mean, your prospects of getting a weapon on a rogue are much higher than on your warrior after that.
Oh yeah, that's why the warrior, there's like no reason for him to go to MC, because like the might set is buns.
Also, how much is QSR?
Alright, I turned almost all of them down.
At least 1,000.
1 by 1, just for you.
Yeah, that's probably a good projection.
Just for you.
Well, and I'm in line.
God damn, that
because like we
sword
just
looks
fucked
good.
up 2 Kelsorars.
That's probably one of my favorite looking fucking swords.
You're
How do
happy.
you fuck up a Kelsorar? What happened?
What's new with
We
you?
had 2 people fuck it up, so they
Not
put their
much.
swords on top of each
Not
other, so only
much.
1 got breathed on. And then he didn't quench it.
I need a new job.
So one person didn't get their breath on there, so they just like missed it entirely, and then the other guy who got the breath didn't quench it.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, so you have to have her breathe on it, and then you have to use the item on her corpse within 30 minutes of killing her.
Interesting.
Everyone's
Yeah,
like, I've heard people talk.
Probably should have said something. Didn't think I had to.
Doesn't that weapons suck?
No, what?
I've heard people say that it sucks. I don't know.
That's some softcore Zug brain shit.
All right,
okay,
Justin,
dude,
you have a good one.
In hardcore.
Tell your dad I
run shit over and over.
Tell your dad I said happy
birthday.
Striker. I gotta turn this guy down more.
But it's the best weapon.
Wanna tank? He's gonna go down to 50.
Oh, it's what? It's laughably better than Thrash Blade. People see like, oh, give defense shit. No Zug. It's like, dude.
Alright. He's turned down to
What's it have?
49.
Yes, isn't it?
Yeah, and
49.
Like, and then people are also like, it's too fast. It's like, speed doesn't actually matter, fucktard.
Now I want to turn him down a little more. Let's go 49. Let's go to 40.
Yeah, in the world where, like, we can't get weapons because it's not free, like, we can't be like
there.
This is the thing with the ACLGs.
He's 40 now.
ACLGs will never go to a rogue because
text your brother, bro.
Because they're actually not.
Why? He's not my dad.
But it's because it's hard.
Love you too, buddy.
We're not going.
Love you too.
Other guilds will. You know, softcore guilds will see 15 ACLGs.
Yeah, this is what I want.
And this is what sucks about weapons, because, like, the worst part is someone wins a raid weapon and they die or like quit or, you know, go to another guild.
Yeah, I think it's time for dab.
It's like now we're back to square one.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yes, sir. Then I'm gonna hit this new stuff, that ounce of fucking shatter I picked up the other day.
Ounce of shatter.
28 grams, baby.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so
I didn't bring my.
It was on sale.
I hate my life, dude. It's just not my day.
We're chilling.
So we have like an alchemist channel. Like, can anybody fulfill that order? Or?
Yeah.
If you have the mats to be able to do it, then sure.
You may place any order, and if you can fulfill it, do it up, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, like I have an alchemist that has like every recipe aside from frost power. So.
Damn.
Yeah, so just COD it, and typically it's.
I'll hit you up
cost or
a little later. All right, man.
Okay.
Otherwise, we would just get it from the auction house, right?
Yeah.
No, this is freaking mage, dude. I don't know how they do it. Like, there's this one mage from like Fractured or something, and he has literally every BIS item in every single slot.
Is it Pika Bless or is it the other one?
He beat the game.
Yeah, he literally beat the game. He has Neff's Tier, Mind Quickening Gem, Shadow Flame Staff, the hat from Neff, every best item, like Arcane Bracers accuracy, the shoulders, every best item in every single slot. And I'm like, how does that work out? Like, so he just gets prioed. Like, there's no way he wins every roll. You know, the content hasn't even been out for that long, even if you cleared it on season 1. Yeah, it's gotta be like he's the kill leader.
Wait, what? Who, Pika Blast? That guy's just good, bro.
No, it's not Pika Blast. It's
Oh.
not Pika Blast. It's from like a
Forever.
line. It's like an undead mage. And it's from either
So
Fracture or Line. And he has every BIS item in slot. Every BIS item.
Maybe he just rolls really good, bro.
It could be. It's either that or he just has some kind of loot council prio for every best item.
Or he's the Takey's tank, bro, or some shit.
Even if he wins every roll, like BWL hasn't been out that long for it's just crazy luck, I guess.
I mean, they probably just get lucky with their IDs, dude. Like, let's be real. We just get unlucky with ours.
It seems like it, but
yeah,
I think
like people were like giving Ampy a lot of shit when he got Thunder Fury because they're like, oh, he just bought it. And it's like, dude, you still have to get those bindings to drop. Like,
yeah.
Who gave Ampy shit? Why would people give
stream?
Ampy shit?
His stream,
because he opened the guild to do it, and they're like, oh, well, now it's easy to get Thunder Fury because you have the auction house. And it's like, no, you still need
bro.
the bindings.
His stream gave him all this shit. Like all those Arcanite bars and shit and materials he needed, he got that shit from his stream, dude.
Yeah, he did. He put. I remember that he put up a message, or he was like, "Hey, give me shit," and like within 2 hours, he had like most of the mats.
All 40 Arcanite bars and everything.
I mean, I don't think that's really that big of a deal, is what I'm saying. Like, I have 40 Arcanite bars.
Yeah, dude, I like Campy.
Yeah.
I'm actually a fan of the guy. He's insane. He's fucking insane.
Yep.
He's kind of a weirdo, but he's insane in this game.
I mean, you have to be good
Later, man.
at games, bro.
Yeah. It's kind of cool though to see a guild leader like who's actually good at the game. A lot of time it's fucking not the case.
Yeah.
He's like a upper management who came up through the blue collar factory.
No, dude, it's literally like a Gary Glenn Ross situation where like everyone was fucking up, and then the fucking CEO had to come into these sales bitches and teach them how to fucking make calls, dude. It was bad.
Like, isn't Thunder's a salesman, isn't he?
Sounds like one, bro.
I have no. Oh no, I think he owns his own business. I'm not sure what he does.
I heard him talking about it before. He was talking about sales. I don't know if he's making a joke or whatever.
Every time he talks, bro, he sounds like he wants to run up my credit score, bro. It scares me.
I think he's a salesman. He mentioned it. Like literal door to door. That's crazy. I could never be a salesman. I don't like salesmen.
Me either, dude.
Like,
what about sells women?
It's always trying to convince someone to do something that is actually not their best interest.
If you had a product that I wanted, I'd be seeking you out. You're seeking me out because I'm the mark, you know? And that's just the way I look at it.
Yeah, and it's inherently disingenuous to me.
Yeah, I mean, not all advertising is... You do have to get your product out there, but, like, I just feel like that whole door-to-door thing is just kind of gross and archaic.
It's like borderline harassment, like
I mean, I'm not...
Frontier is harassing me all the time.
Very specific. I'm gonna be like, no windows, no fucking solar, like,
no walls.
I want Girl Scout cookies, and I want Mormons. That's it.
Oh, it's because you wanted to do the chores.
He gets it.
Oh, you bring them in and they do the dishes or some shit? I didn't...
No, they do my yard work, bro.
Oh, dude, I need yard work done. Holy crap.
Dude, let the Mormons in. Just give them like 30 minutes of your time, I'm telling you.
I just have this neighbor who's insane at yard work. Like, he spends all his free time making his yard look fucking insane, and like, by comparison, mine looks like shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I never got that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that's about. Apparently
Well, clearly he just doesn't play WoW. He needs to start playing WoW, so
maybe his tongue gets worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really got that bug. I couldn't give a shit. We zero escaped, and it was the best decision of my life. If I can whip up all that grass and put up rock, I'm never mowing that shit again.
You live in the South?
No, I live in Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah, where's everyone at, bro? Oh, we're all close.
I can't. I'm not layered yet, so.
Oh shit.
How are you not layered yet? You've been in party for like 10 minutes.
I don't know, man. I don't
Try
know.
reloading, bro.
Yeah,
Just
you're on
reload.
the bot.
Okay, let me reload.
You're a bot.
Yeah, like I've been
you
farming all
too much
morning.
to fucking mind, dude.
Yeah, they're
Dude,
like this
you
fucking
pop
dude.
up on my leak aura more than anybody, Acid. Like
That's
you
that's
layer
'cause
a lot.
I'm a farming motherfucker, dude.
I'm not sure whether or not it chooses like alphabetical or reverse alphabetical order sometimes off the list of people.
I think it's random. 'Cause I've joined randomly.
Alright, I'm reloaded.
So Vader, I can't be mad because it is technically an upgrade, right?
I'm telling you, these pieces are nice. So like, and when you get the dark mantle, yes, you'll have the dark mantle, but you're gonna have 4 pieces of raid gear that you can mix and match what slots you put them in.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why you want to finish that that helm and the chest plate, just so you have more options to mix and match. And they are the best pieces of dark mantle.
Yeah.
You want to try to re-invite me?
Chest sucks, but dark mantle chest is cracked.
Let me know if you ever need full Ubers.
I need Jed Red, yo.
Hey, you guys have a good day.
Later, Nogo.
Have a good one.
Later. Alright, I'll be back in like 20 minutes. 20 minutes, Tanya and I are gonna play something.